Yes, so this is a microwave, a sharp microwave. As you can see, it's not working right now. We have a lack of power, so what I'm looking at is to test the fuse. But first thing as I open the microwave, what I could see is a dead lizard. So somehow he may have gotten inside there. We ever saw something like this. See, so I have a lizard there, he died. So the fuse is in the back there, so I have to test the fuse to make sure that the fuse is working. I have to test the capacitor, make sure it's working, and test the every other part just to make sure everything working. Now, working with this capacitor, if you're not careful, you could get serious shock. So what we're gonna do first is to work on the fuse. I want to take out the fuse and see if everything working. Also gonna the thermal sensor, I will work on that also. So here's Mr. Lizard. Don't know what to do inside there. Well, I didn't take out the capacitor, so trying to test it, we write which part it is. So if it is, we look for continuity. Here, there, touching it there. But when you touch on the other side, I don't know if you could see it. If you touch on the other side, you're not getting anything. So I mean current not flowing through the capacitor. So most likely, not most likely, the capacitor it's gone. So that need to be replaced. Let's look at the thermal sensor. Yeah, so that's working. This sensor is in case the unit itself overheat past a recommended temperature set by the company. This will chip, and most likely is either you have to replace it if it's damaged, or it will reset for itself. This is a closed unit all the time, so current always flowing through and through. It's an open unit, of course it wouldn't be flowing any current, so you wouldn't get anything on it. So we'll go into this here now. Now you need a special type of tester such as this to test the microfarad in it. But the first thing we need to do with this is to discharge it. In order to discharge it, what I'm going to use, let's see if it's close by. No, it's not close by. Hold on. Right, so we're looking at using this bird beak here. Always remember that it must be insulated. If it's not insulated, you could end up getting shock. So in order to take out the current, so you're grounding off the both sides. So there's also other way that you could use other stuff to discharge it, but for now I'm using this to discharge the capacitor. So make sure right, and then I'm going to test this which part it is right there. Yes, how you go about testing a microwave capacitor. Now this capacitor generate like 2000 volts. Now from your wall you usually have 120 going to the microwave from the plug, and it comes through into this unit and it steps up to from 110 to 20 to 2000 volts or 2100 volts, or could even be more. And the capacitor stores this current in order for the whole unit to run. Now this stores current, so even if you unplug it, it could have a high voltage of 2000 volts around that, and if you touch it, you could end up being electrocuted, killing yourself or something sometime, or getting serious burns or some sort of effect. So first thing when you're dealing with the microwave, first thing you unplug it. When you're dealing with the capacitor, you try to disengage the, or to drain it, more or less. So what I will use is this here, and I will touch the two terminals because it's all metal, and this will drain the capacitor. Once you touch it, so it will drain it. Now it must be insulated. See how it's insulated here? Must be insulated, or you have a thicker one, a better insulated one. These don't drain already, but you could use a thicker one or two screwdrivers and touch the two poles, the two shafts together. Try not to get your hand anywhere close here, because you will be shocked badly. So this one is a new one on this side here, and this one is an old one. This is the one from the microwave from before. So I'm going to show you. You have your tester, and after you drain the capacitor, you take the tester, because if it is you don't drain it and you try to test it, you're going to blow your tester instantly. So you take the two and you put it, and you check and see we're reading again. You see we're reading there, so it ain't giving no reading. And if it is the continuity of it, this is an auto, so this will test continuity. So this is how we're going. Look, press it, touch it together, you will hear this sound. So it's not supposed to give you continuity also. So touching it together, and again continuity. So that will show that it's a faulty capacitor. And also if you touch from one of the poles to the body, like this, from the here to the body, but I get nothing there, and it is the other one from here to the body, getting nothing. So just by getting the continuity, you recognize that the capacitor bad. So what it is a test before is something called the microfarads, and if you check here, you'll see microfarads, right? If you look on the left hand side, about 3 places down, you see 0.91 microfarads. That's the symbol for microfarads. When you touch it, so you have an idea. See right there, 0.91 microfarads. Now it could be, this is what they have here, a 3% up, 3% down, anyway within the range. That will be good. So this one not good. So we're gonna test the continuity of this new one here. So we're going about it here. Look. So both of them touching, and you're not getting any reading. Understand? Make sure. Right. So let's test the microfarads. So we're gonna put it on. Alright, so you see the F somewhere in the corner there. Look, the F right in the corner there. So it's supposed to read around, anywhere around 91, so 80 something, 90 something, 3% off, no problem. So now touch it there. I'll wait a little while. So you see it's saying 96, 0. Let's see if I make sure you see it. 0.962. So all that will work. So this is the new one in. So that's just to show how to test the capacitor. So over and out. Right. So what we did to this microwave, we changed the fuse which had blown in the back there. I think in the other videos I would have shown how to test the fuse. It's an easy test using a tester. We test the capacitor. That's a new one because the other wasn't working. Sorry for my hand in front. We test everything else. The magnetron, understand? Test everything else. Make sure everything is working. The fan working. So what we did, we plugged it in. So now we're going to give it a test. So now the display is on. So it's working. The light turning on. So that means we're getting power now. Before we were not getting any power. So we're going to see if it's heating. So we have this cup of water here. And what I'm going to do is read the temperature of the water right now. And you're seeing 85. Understand? So it's reading 85. Let me see if it's flow. 82. Check the container. So here we get it. 82. So inside there, you might be able to see it, but we're getting 85. So yes, it's a little. So I'm gonna take it, put it into the microwave. I'm gonna run it for 15 seconds. Clear. 15 seconds. Press start. And started. Heating up, still running. 15 seconds. So now we're going to check the cup and put it back in the same area it was. So before we were reading 85, let's see how much we're reading now. Reading 100, 105. And if you can see it, we're hitting 105 now. So from 85, we go on to 105 when we test the water. So it is heating. Testing the magnetron heat. And how much that is? 90 something. Ain't bad. Alright, so I get in a reading when I test it like 116. So that means it's getting hot. I'm not going to put my hand there to get burned, but it's reading 160 degrees Fahrenheit. And the cup was reading, the cup of water before was reading 85, and now it's reading 1 something. So we're gonna go from here. We're reading 102. See, 102, and we're gonna give it the next 15 seconds to run. Or 20 seconds this time to run. So we're looking at 20 seconds, and we're going to press start. Everything running, everything functioning. Two and one. Alright, so it's working. Let's take out the cup, put the cup back into the ground. I'm going to read it. So it click off because I have this set for 120 as the alarm limit. So we're reading 127. Here. Now we're going on to 126. So it's actually working. The microwave is heating up, so that's it. Sorry for the hand being involved in the video, but that's how it is sometimes when you're holding the phone. So microwave is just a close up now and ready for delivery.